for the empowerment of women day in and day out. And now, as MLA of Kalka, she is making a big difference for that town, for that constituency. I have met many people from Kalka, and they say, now we know that there is MLA in our constituency. It speaks a volume. It speaks a volume. If people say now we know that there is MLA in our constituency, that means that here is a leader, here is a true representative of people who is working with the true spirit of service that we, the people, expect from our representatives. Thank you very much, ma'am, and thank you, myself.
I would now request our honorable guest, Mrs. Keshni Anand Arora, the Additional Chief Secretary Education, to please come on the stage and bless our children.
Mrs. Poonam Sharma, Mrs. Lantika Sharma, dear teachers, parents and children. It's my privilege to be here today. In fact, I was not to come. My minister was to come and he could not make it due to his flight problems. And I'm really sorry to the principal that he couldn't make it. Yet I'm happy I got this opportunity to be with all of you. In fact, I'm always very happy to be with students and parents because education is something which is very dear to my heart. And I'm very impressed with Madam Principal, who's got so many awards for doing so well in education. She's a real devoted educationist, and I really congratulate her for such a great work she's done to the society. I was looking at the prospectus, I was looking at the whole Sky World principles, and I realized that this is a school with a difference. And I must compliment the principal and the dedicated teachers for making a school which is very different from the normal schools. In fact, since I have got education, I've realized that how difficult it is to look into every different aspect of education and how to improve the students so that they can really make a difference to the world. I must say I have to learn from her. And in fact, we are likely to have a seminar in the near future. In fact, our Chief Minister is very anxious that we need to improve the education system. And he's going to have a seminar with all the private managements to find out how we together can make a difference. In fact, the students are the future. And what is more important is that we don't have to see that they just memorize. What we want to see is that they creatively think about various things, they analyze, they think that they can make a difference. In fact, nothing is impossible. And I was looking at your principles and everything, and you say that dream to do impossible things. In fact, I remembered Kiran Bedi to that extent. In fact, she was my father's student, and she came to my mother and she said that I want to do something which nobody has done in the world. And I realized now that what she did was that she was the first lady police officer. In fact, you want to dream something, you do it. I still remember when I was small, my sister was 69 batch officer and I was just 9 years old at that time. People used to ask me, what would you do? So I would say, I'll get into IAS, that's the easiest. And I never realized that that was so difficult. So my only request to all the parents and all the students is only that think that nothing is impossible for your child. we have to encourage them, motivate them, create an environment where we can work, where the children can develop further. And there's nothing which is impossible. There are always heights which we can achieve. I've always met those parents whose children have done well, and I've realized that, in fact, parents believed their children. They thought they can do anything and they can do anything in the world. In fact, I also look after IT, and I realized that small young children are doing so well in life. They have started doing startups and doing very well. I think they are the future, and we must work with them, help them, motivate them, and look up to them for making our country a great country in the world. I again thank everyone and congratulate the parents for bringing your children to this school where you have such a big educationist as the principal. Thank you very much. I'm also thankful to Una Madam and Latika Madam for attending this great function, and nice to meet both of them, and I've always seen them to be real devoted political leaders, and I must say that they will be the role models for all the children. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, for such inspiring words, and I would request you to please stay on the stage. Further, I would request our respectable directors, Mr. Manu Bhandari, Mr. Ankit Goyal, and Mrs. Mansi Goyal, to please come on the stage and do the honors. Srimati Latika Sharma ji to please come on the stage. I would also request Mrs. Poonam Sharma, Mayor Chandigarh, to please come on the stage. I would request our director, Mr. Manu Bhandari, to please honor. I would also request our principal ma'am to honor Mrs. Latika Sharma ji. I would request Mr. Virendra Garg to please come on the stage. I would request our director, Mr. Manu Bhandari, to please honor him. And now I would request our senior most member of the management, Shri Avinash Bhandari, to please come on the stage. I would request Mr. Ankit Goyal to please honor him. And of course, I would request our Honorable Principal, Mrs. Santosh Bhandari, to please honor our directors, Mr. Ankit Goyal and Mr. Manu Bhandari. much. I would please request you all to take your seats. And now, finally the moment I'm sure all of us are waiting desperately to see our children perform. So the moment is there, please enjoy. I would hand over to Gitika.
Thank you, ma'am. Vow to be violent, resolve to be radiant, determined to be dynamic, strive to be sincere, and aspire to be attuned. Yes, these are the rising stars of tomorrow, here presenting a radiant cultural program with all their love and wishes on this special occasion. Hope you all enjoy. Ganesha, God of wisdom, knowledge, and new beginnings. He is honored at the start of rituals and ceremonies. To spread the warmth of radiance around, let's begin the evening with Ganesh Vandana, devoted to God of Shubh Love and Luck by the girls of class 4th to 8th. Please put your hand together for our students.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
गणनायकाय गणगणिपताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय गीतगोत्राय धीमहि गूढगुल्फाय गन्धवत्ताय भोजयप्रदाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
Thank you, girls. That was a beautiful compilation. We wish and pray Lord Ganesha keeps showering his blessings on our children. Dear parents, can you see some movements behind the curtains? Or some roaring sounds around? Let's not keep you waiting. In fact, let's take you for a zoo ride and meet our cute little toddlers in animals' disguise. Please put your hand together for our tiny tots of Playville for taking us into the beautiful world of flora, fauna and animals.
We are lots of fun. Are you ready to have lots of fun with us?
We'll be singing, dancing, and doing lots of action.
You'll learn interesting facts about zoo animals. So come and join us. You'll have a